the southwest corner of Utah and northern Arizona, Nevada. And we just rescue rental cars and overlanders and people who rent side-by-sides. And
Imagine this scenario. You've pushed your everyday SUV a little too far off-road in southern Utah. Now you're stuck, buried to the axles in deep red sand, miles from anywhere. Who do you even call in that situation? You might be lucky enough to get a heavily bearded guy in a battered yellow Jeep Cherokee. This is the world of Matt's Off-Road Recovery, or MORR.
That's exactly right, Chloe. What began as a pretty standard local towing operation in Hurricane, Utah, has truly transformed into something remarkable. It's a masterclass in grassroots engineering, on-the-fly problem-solving, and a good deal of old-fashioned grit. We're going to dive into the vehicles, the physics, and the family dynamic that makes this cruise so incredibly compelling to watch.
It sounds fascinating. So before he became this off-road legend, who exactly is Matt Wetzel, the man behind MORR?
Matt spent over a decade in the roofing industry before he ever started pulling people out of canyons. He eventually purchased a conventional towing business called Winder Towing. But as you mentioned, the unique geography of southern Utah, it's a mecca for off-roading enthusiasts, created a different kind of demand. Tourists and locals alike were constantly getting their rigs stuck in places standard tow trucks simply couldn't reach.
So he saw a need and filled it. But it sounds like he didn't just bring towing expertise to the table. There's a certain creative resourcefulness you mentioned.
Absolutely. Matt operates on a philosophy he playfully calls Fabricobbling. It's the art of fabricating solutions on the fly, often without an in-depth blueprint or much planning ahead of time. He simply isn't deterred by twisted metal, deep mud, or precarious ledges. His baseline attitude is always, "We'll get 'em out."
That's an inspiring attitude. Now, when we talk about MOR, we have to talk about these iconic rescue vehicles. You said they aren't pristine, but battle-scarred workhorses. Tell me about the Banana.
The Banana is perhaps the most recognizable vehicle in the fleet. It's a yellow Jeep Cherokee XJ, an older unibodied vehicle. On paper, a Cherokee like that shouldn't be able to recover massive motorhomes from deep sand. But Matt has reinforced it and pushed it to its absolute limits, consistently proving that driver skill combined with the right equipment often trumps raw horsepower alone.
It's incredible that an older Jeep can handle such intense recoveries, but I also heard about the Morvair, and that's where the Fabricobbling seems to have reached legendary status.
The Morvair truly is a testament to Matt's unique approach. He had a lifelong obsession with the Chevrolet Corvair and tracked down a neglected 1961 Chevy Corvair Lakewood 700 series wagon. The team completely gutted it, built a custom tube chassis, and then dropped in a 5.3-liter LS V8 from a 2003 Silverado, mating it to a turbo 400 transmission. It sits on heavy-duty Dana 60 and 70 axles with over a foot of suspension travel, making it an engineering marvel wrapped in classic 60s steel.
That sounds like something out of a post-apocalyptic movie. And as the recovery jobs got bigger, they also needed larger equipment, right? You mentioned a heavy wrecker.
Exactly. The team engineered a massive, custom-built off-road wrecker specifically designed to winch and haul the heaviest stranded rigs out of the canyons. It combines commercial towing power with extreme off-road articulation, allowing them to tackle recoveries that would be impossible for standard equipment.
Now, watching Matt pull a vehicle twice the size of his Jeep out of mud, I have to ask, how does he do it without tearing the bumpers off both cars? There has to be a secret weapon beyond just the vehicles themselves.
The secret weapon is the physics of kinetic recovery, and it lies in the gear. Matt relies heavily on kinetic recovery ropes, specifically Yankum ropes. Unlike traditional static tow straps or chains, which have zero give and transfer all pulling force into a violent, damaging jolt, kinetic ropes are designed to stretch.
So it's not just a fancy rope, it's a fundamental difference in how the energy is transferred.
It's a huge difference. These ropes are made from highly elastic interwoven synthetic fibers like nylon 6, and they can stretch up to 30% of their resting length under load. As the rescue vehicle drives forward, the rope stretches like a massive rubber band, absorbing and storing potential energy. Then, as the rope naturally tries to recoil to its original size, it smoothly transfers that stored kinetic energy to the stuck vehicle. This physics hack allows a lightweight vehicle like the Banana to get a running start, building momentum that's converted into a massive but gentle pulling force.
That's brilliant. It's using physics to overcome a size disadvantage. But beyond the impressive engineering and problem solving, there's also the human element. The source material emphasizes that while the recoveries bring the action, the people bring the heart.
The MOR operation functions as a tight-knit family unit. Matt's wife, Jaime, helps hold down the fort, and his sons, including Rudy, who is a master fabricator in his own right, have all turned wrenches in the shop. Then there's the supporting cast viewers have come to love.
I've heard about some of them, like Lizzy and Ed. They seem to add a unique flavor to the team.
Definitely. Lizzy was Matt's fearless right-hand woman for a while before she left to pursue her passion for ranching. And then there's Ed, an older gentleman and local friend who's a fan favorite. He frequently rides shotgun. Whether he's offering quiet words of wisdom or just observing the chaos from the passenger seat of the Corvair, Ed really grounds the high-octane recoveries with a calm, grandfatherly presence.
So, when a panicked tourist finds themselves stranded in the desert, they aren't met with judgment or a lecture. They're met with this calm, capable team.
Exactly. The team often cracks a few jokes, hooks up that kinetic rope, and turns what could have been a ruined vacation into an unforgettable adventure. It's more than just a tow. It's an experience.
Matt's off-road recovery truly represents a unique blend of ingenuity, resilience, and genuine care for people. It's a testament to how specialized skills, when applied with creativity and a strong team, can solve seemingly impossible problems. If you found this discussion insightful, consider sharing this episode with a friend.